I have a Margaret Hudson statue of Saint Francis, which I love and look to every day, just because I believe in some of the things that he stood for, all of the things really that he stood for. That's probably, if you can have a prized possession, that's a prized possession. I lost my 2 dogs, but if I still had them, they'd be number 1 and number 2 out of the house, because I just absolutely adore those pups, and I think life without a dog is just half of a life. I love my dogs, so I'd probably save them. Gifts that people have given me, that statue was a gift, but I think probably the first 3 things that I would grab is the gifts that that are in front of my face that people left with me, and I'd walk out my door with those gifts.
So, my MacBook, my dogs, that counts as 1, and pictures. And I would take my computer because most of my pictures are on there. That's why.
Well, okay, so I live with my wife, and she's the first thing I would put out. The second thing would be my laptop, because my laptop, my son and I have talked about this a number of times. The laptop has so much of the stuff that I've spent years and years working on. It's got family history on it. It's got all my courses that I've generated. Stuff that I do for the Peace Center is all on there. I actually am really careful with what I do with my laptop, because that would be a huge loss. And then third thing, I guess, would just be probably photographs, family stuff that you can't recover. Most of your possessions you can recover one way or another, but not family stuff. So
I'd make sure everybody else is out, and then I'd start thinking, what would be the hardest to replace? And the only thing I could think that would be hard to replace is pictures. Everything else is replaceable. But I wouldn't get too worried about it, because really, I don't. All that stuff is of very little importance. I really like the piano, but it's a baby grand piano. That'd be hard to move really quick. Oh yeah, I got lots of all my Boy Scout patches. I have a big patch collection of uniforms and lots of pictures, and insect collections, and all kinds of coins and things like that. But I wouldn't get too worried about it. As you get older, you realize it's just stuff. And the most important thing is your family. And we say that a lot of times, but it's really true. It really, really is true. My favorite verse from the Bible is, "Whom do I have in heaven but thee? And besides thee I desire nothing on this earth." Absolutely nothing.